morning, my sweet friends. I hope you're having a lovely day whenever you're watching this, and I hope that you grab yourself a drink or a snack to enjoy while you watch this video, because this is going to be all about food and cooking here in the van. And if you're new here, hi, I'm Casey. I live in my self-converted camper van full-time on the road with my cat Olive. I thought it would be fun to show you guys a full day of cooking and eating while living in a van, because you guys leave me such sweet comments over on my vlog videos saying that you enjoy the cooking segments that I include with those vlogs. But admittedly, my cooking journey on the road has come a very long way from where it first started. I don't know if you guys are fellow nomads or if you're living on the road, or even if you just travel a lot for work, you might also relate to this. But I actually found it very challenging to make meals for myself here in the van for the first 6 months or so that I was living on the road. I think adjusting to van life was a bit of a learning curve in and of itself, and honestly, the thought of preparing meals in a much smaller space was just pretty overwhelming for me at first. So I kind of fell into the habit of getting fast food and takeout a lot more often than I wanted to be. And I decided to change that when the new year rolled around. I made a rule for myself that I am only allowed to enjoy one meal of takeout a month by myself, and all my other meals I have to prepare here in the van, which has been a really fun challenge, and I think it's made me even more creative with my cooking. So I'm excited to show you guys some of my favorite things that I make. We're gonna start off with breakfast. I'm gonna make a honey balsamic avocado toast with eggs. This is one of my favorite breakfasts ever, you guys. I eat this pretty much every morning. In fact, if you've seen me make any other breakfast in my vlog videos, that is me actively trying to make something other than this so that you guys don't think I'm an absolute psycho for eating the same thing day after day after day. But I do, and it's amazing. And so I will leave all of these recipes in the description box below if you'd like to make them for yourself. But yeah, I'll just show you how I make it. You guys also may have noticed that I use all electric appliances when I cook here in my van. And just in case you're curious, that is because I have an all-electric system in my van. I opted not to utilize propane as part of my build, which was just a personal preference, but what that meant is that I had to have a pretty beefy electrical system in order to power the appliances that I knew I would want to cook with. So I actually have 600 amp hours of lithium iron phosphate batteries, and I have 400 watts of solar on my roof, which is definitely a larger electrical system than most vans this size, but it makes cooking really comfortable for me. I rarely ever have to think about my battery bank if I'm getting good solar charge, But if I ever am running low on power, I just switch over to making cold meals. So I make stuff that doesn't require actual cooking or heating in any way. And one of my favorite things to make is a Greek salad with chickpeas. And if you make a lot of it like I do, I actually think it tastes better after marinating in the fridge for a few days. So here's how I make it. Salad is such a good option for lunch or dinner, but because it doesn't have a meat protein in it, I thought I would show you guys what a more substantial dinner might look like for me here in the van. And my formula for this recently has been some variation of chicken, a starch, and then some veggies. And when I make a meal like this, I actually treat it kind of like meal prep. So I make a bunch of it and then I just eat it throughout the week, which makes my life easier. So tonight we're gonna make chicken stroganoff with potatoes and veggie skewers. It is also time for Olive's dinner. You guys often ask me which brand of wet food I give her in my videos, and most of the time it's these packets. I have found them at health food stores. I've also found them at Walmart, and I usually just give her half of one of these a day. I do water it down quite a bit just to help her stay better hydrated, but she always has her dry food and her water bowl available to her here in the van. This is honestly just a special little treat for her more than anything. This is for you. You hungry? There you go. Now, here's the thing. Do I try to eat healthy here in the van? Yes. Do I enjoy a little sweet treat before bed? Also yes. So we can't really finish this day off without making a dessert, and I'm going to put you guys onto these cookies I've been making recently. I have tried about 5 slightly different variations of this recipe, and I think I've landed on the best combo, at least in my opinion. You could pretty much add whatever mix-ins or toppings you like. I usually stick with a basic chocolate and nut situation, but yeah, you really can't go wrong with this recipe. Well, you guys, that concludes a full day of cooking and eating here in the van, and that is all I have for you in this week's video. I know it was a little different to my usual vlogs. If you don't like cooking videos, I doubt you're still watching. So thank you so much to everyone who's made it this far. I hope you enjoyed it. And let me know if you try any of these recipes out and give me your thoughts. Also, leave me some recipe suggestions if you have any that are your favorites. I would love to try cooking some of your best dishes. But other than that, Olive and I hope you have a lovely week, and we will see you in the next video.